Hello and welcome to another Blue Rabbit World Tour. And this is Wilty City. Now, this is an old build. This is the first thing, or it's the first big thing. Not this here. I don't know why I'm going in here. It is nonsense. This is the first really large build I ever built on the console version of Minecraft. It also is pretty much the first thing I built on console Minecraft. There's the map. You can see it filled up quite a lot of the top right hand corner there. It's a big one. And what basically happened was I was playing on survival mode. I was wandering around, and I found, as you can see, it is not a small place. I was wandering around survival mode, and I found a village, which is somewhere in here. You can see the village and church there. So I found a village. Oh, NPC village, and it was awful. It was like the buildings were floating, the roads were all messed up. So I just started tidying up in survival mode, and then I built this pyramid here, which has got some blocks missing, which I'll explain later. But for now, let's put those blocks back. Dear oh dear, how professional. Um, yeah, so I built a pyramid near it, and then halfway through the pyramid, I'm like, I'm getting bored of this. Turned it to creative mode and started to build a city. You might be able to see there's a wall outside the wall. This wall here. That's basically to stop people getting out when we're playing Hunger Games. I did intend to turn this into a Hunger Games map. I mean, it's playable as a Hunger Games map. I'll show you that there are pods and everything, but it never really got used as a Hunger Games map. But yeah, so let's go through it as it was in the way it was built, I suppose. So, like I say, I tidied up the village, which is kind of somewhere around here. As you can see, there's other bits with it. We've got little market stalls down here. Oh, I think we're in the back of here. There we go. Little market stalls and such. A lot of the buildings themselves are actually really quite plain, but they come together quite nicely. You can see there's a actual farm here, old villager farm that I've changed slightly to make it look a bit tidier. A bit weird having a farm right in the middle, right in the city, but there you go. And then I built the pyramid. So the pyramid actually has a big old redstone maze in it, but it doesn't work. I think this door opens, and then we get to here, and then nothing happens. Basically, I built it so long ago, the actual redstone doesn't really work anymore. If I give you a quick look at the complexity of the redstone, you may understand if you know your redstone. There we go. It's all over the place. This is the main thing that runs it. This is the redstone memory array, and it just doesn't work anymore on the console, sadly. So yeah, that's upsetting. But yeah, there was, as you can see, lots of rooms, tunnels, etc. It was quite a cool build, but yeah, sadly it does not work. So I don't even know why I'm showing you. Yeah. Right, let's get on with the actual rest of the city. So yeah, I built the pyramid and stuff, and then had an idea for like piled up buildings. So that's what this area is here. It's one of my favorite areas. Lots of those staircases and stuff, and columns and stuff there. I did populate it a little bit. Um, messy. Most of this city has empty interiors. But it does have chests, like I say. Wow, it's all the diamonds. It does have chests for Hunger Games. Obviously, if you found that chest, you'd be the king of the world. King of the world. So yeah, we built this little stacked up area. It stacks up all the way to about here. Cool, lots of little walkways and stuff. I kind of like messed up a little bit. Like everything's sandstone. Like everything is sandstone. Which is a bit ridiculous, but like I say, this was a long time ago. I had played for about a year and a half on the PC version before I came to the Xbox version, and built this lovely city. But that was I had the worst lag on the PC. I mean, it took me like 2 to 3 seconds to place every block. It was awful. We got some baths here, lovely baths to swim in, cool down from the hot desert sun, which is nice. I'm struggling to know where to kind of what to show when. To be honest, there's so much of it. We got the narrows here, which is one of my favorite areas. Really super narrow streets. Then the occasional staircase goes up to like houses on top of houses and stuff. That goes on for a while. That's pretty cool. There is also a secret club There, I'm gonna show you that just before I finish the video. Actually, I think we'll finish the video in there because that is mental. Um, we have a covered market here, which is quite cool. A lot of the stalls ended up being emptied. We got meat stall there, a little middle bit outside area where they sell the cakes, and I think it was fruit and veg. Yeah, big old picture of a lady with a pig. I think she's tickling that pig. Stop tickling the pig, weirdo. Pig tickler. Uh, plants and stuff, yada yada yada. It's very nice covered market. You got these. I really like these ceiling bits that I did here as well. Quite nice. I did do about 90% of this city by myself, but at the end I did get a little bit of help. I will quickly show you the actual walls a little bit better as well. There's the walls. So you can see that it's a weirdly plain build. Like there's not a lot of detail in each particular building or in the walls and stuff, but it's just like lots of plain builds put together to make an incredibly detailed city. So yeah, the narrows goes on through here, as you can see. And we have a lovely pub here. Which is, like I said, quite a lot of it's like Egyptian kind of thing, and or like that kind of thing, and then there's bits of medieval. I'm not very good at keeping consistent with styles when it comes to my builds, but I like it when it comes together. I think it still looks good nonetheless. Yeah, a little bit of a pub. I don't want to show too many of the interiors because they're not that good, to be honest. But yeah, it does show that there are some. We got a little beer garden here, lovely beer garden, kind of tucked into the corner bit that this market makes here. Lovely covered market. Got a little church, more farms there. Got another stacked up kind of area here. This is actually one of the last parts that I built. It's a little bit awkward, but it worked. I managed to crowbar it in there. um, other things at the front of the city, we have some like bigger houses here. These actually have interiors, but like I said, they're not very good interiors. Not really worth going down a proper look around. They're very basic interiors. Yeah, there's some bigger houses. I think what we'll do is we'll head up this way past the bigger houses. And you see they're very basic. I mean, they're basically just giant versions of the villager houses, but they work. I think they really do work. We got the side entrance here with stables, pigs. It's built. This was built before horses were available on the game. And here we have the mayor's house. This is where the big boss lives in the mayor's house. This house is actually worth looking at in general. This is one of my best early builds. I will say I really like this house. It is pretty special. Very Lord Daka's style. Pretty much stole every idea from Lord Daka. Not that it's not a tutorial build, but it is very reminiscent of his style. Inside here is very cool. I really like it. And then we got downstairs as well. Very open. It feels really modern in here, which I did kind of end up doing with a lot of the bigger kind of richer houses in the more affluent areas. It's got a nice garden as well. Pretty simple but nice. Nice little garden, little deck there. It's cool. And we have a park. Right down here, we've got like just a couple of little houses kind of squished into the corner here. Got trees growing on the side of it. It's nice. Lovely little park here. And a crazy water, kind of crazy like pond system. Very cool. I am having to go through this at quite a speed because it's such a big city that I have to go out. I have to do it quick, to fit into the usual 20-minute video. This is I don't know what this is. This is weird. I kind of did this. It's basically the wall. I stacked it up, put some plants on it. That's what it is. Hard to explain. It's a bit of a weird one. On the back of the pyramid comes right down here. We have the rich area. All these houses kind of up on stilts. Very nice. Very nice indeed. They all got balconies as well. I think it's incredibly modern looking this area compared to the rest of the city. So you get like this is the library here. It's really tiny. Like it's a big building, but compared to a lot of the other bigger buildings, it's actually quite squat. Books and stuff. Library, lovely, lovely. And we got kind of a palace here as well, which actually has the smallest bedrooms of any building. There we go. That's one of the bedrooms here. That's the bedroom. We kind of squashed that into there. So now we're getting into the area where I did have a little bit of help going through here. So I had help off. Let me splash some names at you. So cozimbaaatmaaan helped me with some stuff in here. Killersheepy, Sickspleen, and one of the blokes whose name I can't remember who built these statues and assured me that they were his build. Turns out these are tutorial statues. I've seen them all over the place. I do not know. Who does the tutorial for these statues. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I had someone build random stuff on my world. He assured me that it was his own design. He was a liar. A liar! As you can see, we're back around at the church. I hope I've got everyone who helped names there. I do apologise, I did not. So, the crown jewel, really, I actually want to quickly show you. This little houses here as well, more basically belong to that same estate as the houses over there. I got a little tiny little garden here. This little stacked garden I built. It's kind of tranquil. Nice little oasis in the middle of the city. It's very nice. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we got during the crown of this whole build is I would say this guy, which is the arena. It's also where we have the Hunger Game pods. So we have a little campsite outside where people camp to wait while they want to watch the fight. You know what I mean? You got to camp outside. That's how long it takes and how popular the arena is. And then we have the arena itself. Oh, good reveal, Greg. Good reveal. I know, right? I'm pretty pleased with that. So yeah, it's got pods down here. In here. I don't know where the main pod is. I don't even know if these pods work. Here we go. There's a pod here. Let's see if these pods actually work. Boom. They all come up. Hey, so the pods work. That's nice. And of course, it's got the stack. There is one problem with the pods. Obviously, I can't repull the lever now. Didn't think of that, did you, Greg? No, you did not. Oh well. Anyway, it's all good. So we got all the seating, little royalty box up here. Very nice. And there is a full interior in this one as well. I can't remember no times I've been in here, so I do apologise. This is rubbish. I want to come quick talking. The interior, the pub there, very nice. We have a staircase somewhere. The waiting area. I don't know. It goes on for ages and ages. Oh, here's a staircase. This one. I think this one goes up to the royal box. Is it? Oh no, this just goes up to one of the towers. Either way, it's cool. So let's head on to the docks. Here's the docks. Very nice. All of these boats, every single one is a tutorial. Like I said, it's a long time ago. I don't really use tutorials for things anymore. But then I was very keen on the tutorials. One thing that isn't a tutorial though, I'm very proud of, is my crane here. So there's a diving bell attached to it. You know what a diving bell is? It's basically like a pocket of air. You just drop it in the water and divers can go and get stuck up some air. It's pretty cool. This big guy here, Brig or something, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what it's called. This is actually a Lord Daka tutorial. I highly suggest if you do want to learn how to do more awesome stuff and you want to learn via tutorials, Lord Daka is really the channel to go to. That's what I'll say. I'll try and remember to stick a link to his stuff in the description. But yeah, it is changed. Lord Daka's was not pink and purple, but I wanted to do mine pink and purple. So there, yeah. And we have the slums back here. This is almost entirely built by Killersheepy, apart from some of these buildings. I think that building there was Sickspleen, possibly that one as well. But yeah, this was mostly built by Killersheepy. It was slums there. I'm like, build some slums. He's like, okay, and then he did it. Some of the buildings here have actually fallen into the water, which is quite a cool little effect. Yeah. There's not much to see as far as interior is concerned in the slums. We can find entrance. Literally just this kind of thing, like little scruffy beds, that kind of thing. Very, very slummy. Wouldn't want to live there. No, no, no. It's a nice place though. I mean, it looks good. You know what I mean? It's a good looking slum. And we have a lighthouse over here, built by the same person who built the statues. Lied to me. It's quite a nice lighthouse though. Must admit, a bit simple, but it's all right. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's for a city, there's a lot to show, but in one video, I think yeah, there's like I say, a lot to show. So if anybody watching this, we've got a little hot air balloon there as well. That is such a simple build as well. That is the simplest hot air balloon ever. That's a little spoiler actually. Hot air balloons. Keep that in mind. Something coming relatively soon, or soonish at least. Will include a lot of hot air balloons. But yeah, if anyone has like, if anyone wants to see a particular piece of the city in more detail, just let me know. I'll be happy to do a world tour of smaller pieces of the city. Perfectly happy to do that and show it off. But yeah, here it is, Wilty City. Um, Very proud of it. Very pleased when I finished it. It took me like 6 months to build all together. Really happy I got like some people in to help because otherwise I don't think I would have ever finished it. Um, but yeah, still actually my biggest build. I don't think anything I've built since has been bigger. There's been a lot I've built since that has definitely been more beautiful, more impressive. But size-wise, yeah, I think this takes the cake. Anyway, I did promise you I would show you Mr. Cubes, or is it just Cubes? I don't know. Um, Club, which is down there. There it is. Cubes nightclub. That's the one. All right, I'm gonna quickly show you this, and then I'll say goodbye. I can go down here. Like, who wants to go down a ladder to get to a nightclub? I don't know. This is a joke build, by the way. There's a door there I put a living on. This is entirely a joke build. It's just funds. It does have redstone line. This was. Hmm, I don't know. I didn't do this on a tutorial. Can't remember what tutorial it was or whose tutorial it was. Very simple lift system. Pretty cool. That actually stopped working for a while on one of the updates, but somehow it got fixed, which is nice. We head on down here, deeper and deeper. Actually, the crouch them. And then we pull this lever and check this out. Is it gonna work? It works. This is Cube's nightclub. Yeah, it's awful and garish. It's supposed to be funny, it's not supposed to be serious. Ah. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I really do hope you join me for the next one. Wow, look at all those colors. Bye.